What's up, Community Fellowship? Tommy here. It is so cold outside that I'm coming to you from inside my house. You see a painting behind me. You see some lovely artwork by the very talented Anna Kate Moore and maybe even Grayson Moore. That's really hard to tell. But I wanted to jump on here real quick and tell you that I'm so excited. We're going to be getting back into Genesis this week. This Sunday, we're going to be looking for snapshots of Jesus in Genesis as we make our way towards Bethlehem and we make our way towards Christmas. We're going to bring everybody along for the ride that you and I and all of us have been on together as we've looked through Genesis. And then at the beginning of the year, we're going to pick up right where we left off in Genesis and just keep preaching through Genesis. I know a lot of you are asking, like, one, when are you going to preach again? And two, are we ever going to get back to Genesis? And the answer is this Sunday, and yes. And so this series that we're on, we're going to look for these snapshots of Jesus in Genesis. Why? Because the early church didn't celebrate Jesus' birthday. They were 400 years into church history before somebody went, I think we should celebrate his birthday. Why is that? You know what? I think it's because he didn't have one. And they knew that. They knew that this guy, this Messiah, this God in a bod didn't have a birthday. And if he did, then they would be guilty of confining him to a manger in Bethlehem. And 2,000 years later, you and I would roll along and go, oh, that's a sweet story. What's that have to do with me? Jesus existed in Genesis. Jesus existed before Genesis. Jesus exists all over the Bible. He is the playful kid from behind the curtain who pokes his head out and then back in. And until he's born in Bethlehem, that's what we get. We get these little snapshots of him along the way. And I think he wants to poke his head into your story as well. We're going to talk about all of that Sunday and all these Sundays coming up before Christmas. Because each little snapshot that we choose from Genesis, which will be stories we've already talked about, because we don't want to alienate the folks in the room who weren't on the journey with us, we're going to talk about all these implications from these stories, things that we can learn about Jesus and apply to our own lives before coming right up to speed with where we were when we left off in Sodom and Gomorrah. We'll pick up right there in January. So, thank you. Thank you for your patience. Thank you for your faithfulness. Thank you for coming along on this crazy journey with us as we've transitioned from Community Fellowship into Seacoast Vineyard and becoming one family, one body, all together for the united fame of Jesus in Myrtle Beach. Thank you. And you guys, we are off and running.